Hello YouTube and welcome to my first video. My name is Shags from Shags World. Today I'm going to show you how to build a 3x3 piston door. As you can see, this piston door is pretty compact. It can be completely hidden because all the wiring is underground. So it's only 9 wide, 3 on each side of the wall, and 3 above it. So total is 6, and then 4 thick. Let's go ahead and start. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start at this base here, and we're going to go ahead and put 3 blocks down, and then we're going to put our double extender on top of that. Okay, bear with me while I place in these middle blocks real quick. Okay, now this piston here is going to fire 1 block in and then a second block. So we're going to need to put a piston right there in order for that to happen. And then we'll keep messing that up, 3 pistons on top for each side. And we'll do the other side real quick. And then right here, we'll go ahead and throw in this top piston real quick. And then now let's take a look. That's your basic setup right there. And now we're just going to go ahead and wire it up real fast for the front. Okay, so what we're going to have here is a torch here, with a torch on top of this block also. That's going to power both those bottom pistons there. Okay. Now we're going to invert that. And we will throw a repeater on there to power that. Okay. Same thing on this side. Should have left that there, I guess. Okay. Invert this. Okay, now we're going to put this repeater on 4, and this one will go on 2, and then we will just wire this up together. And throw this switch on here so you can see. As you can see, all of our side pistons are powered. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this on the top here. The top is going to be basically like such. It's just going to come right off that torch. As you can see, all of our side pistons there are powered. Now we just need to worry about our middle. So in order to do the middle, we're going to need to build us what I call an engine. Okay, it's going to go a little something like this. And we're going to put a repeater here because we need to fire this piston 2 times. Go ahead and explain what this is going to do real fast. Since we need that piston to go 2 times, what we're going to do here is we're going to use a piston on this side to generate a quick pulse and then a constant. And this constant power flow is going to then power everything here. So we're going to go ahead and throw in a repeater here, repeater here, repeater here. And then a block on top of that. We're going to put the dust, and on top another block, and then the switch up at ground level. And I'll show you later how to control this door from both sides by adding XOR gates and things like that, TFFs. So I'm going to throw some redstone dust here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put this repeater here, set this to 3 ticks, and a block here. Then we're going to go ahead and throw in our piston and a torch. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a pulse, and then as soon as the pulse is done, the piston is going to be powered again, so it's going to fire a constant power, which is going to allow us to push both of these blocks in right here. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean. Alright, so that's good. And then it's going to do one single power off. So the next thing we need to do is we need to do a falling edge detector. What a falling edge detector is going to do is it is going to allow us to generate a pulse only when the power goes off. So it's going to be quite handy for us. And this is basically your falling edge detector. It's going to be the inverter here with 2 repeaters followed by another inverter. So let's go ahead and set that up. Okay, now that's going to generate our pulse. So now what we need to do is we're going to take this pulse and we're going to split it in order to power both of these, because we need our pistons to fire in a ABB fashion. I just messed that up. Okay, there we go. Okay. This piston is going to need 2 repeaters totaling 5 ticks for the first signal, and then the second signal is going to be the same ticks. It's going to be 5 ticks right here. So we'll do two repeaters here, total of 5 ticks. Okay, and that's going to be for our second signal right there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a block here. Power this with a repeater here. Set on 3 ticks. Whoops. And we are going to put redstone dust here. And we're going to throw another repeater for a total of 4 ticks right here. And this repeater needs to be in this specific place for a certain reason. I'll explain that in just a second here. Okay. Alright, so this is our first signal right here. And it's going to fire those pistons to grab the middle block and pull it down to right there. Now, this is going to be our second signal, and what we're going to do is we are going to basically put 2 more inverters right here. Okay? The reason I said that you have to have that repeater in that specific spot is because there's a torch underneath it, and it would power the wire. We don't want that. So, this is how we're going to do it. Oops, don't need that there. And this will go here. Okay. We're done. That is going to power our second pulse here, and let's go ahead and move this block back where it goes, and let me show you how this works. Closed, and it's going to generate that second pulse, and it is done. Now all I gotta do is close this up and you are good. Thanks for watching. As always, please comment, rate, subscribe.